Alright guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're playing Sett top lane versus a Riven top, and for the runes we have the Conquer, Triumph, Alacrity, Elastant, Bone Plating, Overgrowth, and then also running a Dorn's Blade. Now this game, I want to showcase you guys the new meta build that's been rising up with Sett top. And in case you're a little bit unaware about it, it is the pretty much the stridebreaker, and then straight up into a hullbreaker as a second item. We're going to have a lot of fun with that build today. It's actually a really strong build, especially because of the autos of Sett. You actually make good use out of the hullbreaker. That's the bone plating. I'm walking backwards so that this guy's going to tank more damage. Nice. That's an optimal trade for me. She taken more damage from the wave because she autoed after the Q applied. So it was not exactly optimal for her. She can't go for it. She doesn't have the level 2 yet. If she gets to level 2, it's going to be a bit different for me. As long as I get the push into level 3, I will win. Because if this wave starts pushing my direction, it's actually going to be very difficult. Ooh, will she die? I'm definitely diving that stuff. However, it's a risky call. I could be canceling the backport. I actually really want to cancel that backport. The thing with that is I could be moving further, but the thing is that she's running TP. The TP is the difference here. This is very, very good for me though. What I've done here is changing the entire lane. Let me show you why. Let's go for a longsword. There you go. So the reason why I forced Riven like that, despite not being able to kill her, it would have been nice if we got her, but we didn't. It's still a very optimal trade because the wave is, you can see, look at the positioning. It's actually pushing my direction. She lost a large, very large portion of that XP because I forced her in that tower, and then I forced her to walk all the way back. So she lost like, I think like half the wave, most likely. So we are already starting off this lane with a massive advantage. After we get the wave here, we're going to be level 4, and she's still level 3. This is how much of an XP gap there is. Look, I'm level 4, and I still have the wave by my side right here. Look how big that is. This is very nice. Let's see. I need to thin out the wave a little bit so it actually bounces into Riven's direction. So we clean up just a little bit. There you go. She's going to go for the cannon very likely. That's where I can take her out. Okay. Now we just have to maintain the wave for what it is. Make sure it keeps stacking very slowly. And whenever she goes for a last hit, that's where we take the trade. So we're not doing anything until she goes for a last hit. Until then, we're chilling. Nothing we have to do. There's no jungler to be found anywhere on the map. Haven't seen Udyr. Udyr can be top lane. I have no sum spell, so it will make a lot of sense if he is in top lane. So we have to be a little bit careful. If the wave is like really massive, the chance of being ganked is more unlikely because junglers don't want to gank your lane like this. I'm going to shove this out. Nice. The reason why I forced the wave like this right towards the end, there's one reason for that. Oh, she's taking a bad trade. Nice. I instantly recognized that as a bad trade. We go in for that because she took the trade, which is okay. No way. Oh, what did I just witness? She made a terrible mistake. She made an absolute terrible mistake. Like, I'm not over-exaggerating. Like, the second that I level up, I don't think she recognized my level up timer right there. Wait, I wait out the shield. I'm getting ganked, probably. Kidding? Okay. Okay. She made a terrible decision. Real terrible decision. You see what I'm talking about? I want you guys to realize this more often in your games, okay? I want you guys to pay attention to this stuff. If you have the wave stacking up like I did, okay? The wave is absolutely enormous, like massive. Beyond massive, okay? Let's go for that one. Into that one. There you go. If the wave is really, really, really massive, then that means that you have complete control of the entire lane. Because as you can see, if Riven decides to trade me when the wave is absolutely gigantic, right? The entire wave is going to focus her if she doesn't properly go for the trades with the Q and the stun. So we actually end up winning that. No matter how bad we play it, the wave will always focus her. She's going to lose the trade no matter what, no matter how bad I play it. And that's something like wave management, proper wave management will always make you win. Wave management does more than outplaying. That's how important it is. And you need to pay really close attention to it. It makes the lane far easier to play out. For example, right now, she is level 6, I'm level 7, so technically I'm stronger than her. But she has this massive wave, so if I trade her, I'm actually going to lose more, way more of that trade. So if we just thin it out a little bit, like this, then we can actually start fighting her again. Here, check this out. We are still way stronger than her, and that's probably why she's very scared. We're still having that level leads, and we have more items. But all I have to do is drag the wave, make it be in this position. Here, take a look at this. The wave is not massive anymore, so I can fight her right now. And since I have the lead, if she walks up, I will actually end up winning. So I'm going to position myself so that my E is going to land. Watch this. I've already positioned myself between the wave and my opponent. So if she goes for a last hit, okay, if she tries to farm, I'm going to hit my E, and then we get a really nice trade-off. Look. Here, there's the last hit right here. I'm blocking it. I'm standing in front of the last hit so that she can't go for it. And now the wave is stacking again. Exactly like I've told you guys before. If waves are stacking, then that means that you have complete control over the entire lane. Okay? Because if she goes for a trade right now or she tries to go for a farm, I can just go in. No matter how bad it is, I can go in. I can kill her. Look. This is not the most optimal trade. Because I started with my Q, but I'm taking any trade at the moment because it's pushing into her. And the lower HP she is, the harder I win, because I can potentially dive her if she's lower, right? So any bad trade I can take and get HP off of her, I'm taking it. I think I might probably dive her on their tower, I think. Okay, I baited her. I'm walking away from it. I want the flash. I wanted to, you know what I was going to do? I was going to hit my W, and then I was going to flash to the left side, reposition, and then I would kill this Udyr. But I got stuck, and my flash just messed up. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. Not very good. I think I got stunned directly as soon as my W went up. I need to recheck that stuff. Oh, no, wait. I cast it before. Oh, right. You know what? Never mind. I actually cast my flash before that part. Yeah, my bad. Not the that was not good. Whatever. It's okay. We died. Whatever. My lane doesn't go bad after this because I still have the wave catching on me. So we're not losing any plates or farm. Again, the wave is stacking up very nicely, and I got TM, man. So now we just kind of hold it out like this. I'm not gonna lie, I love when people play Riven top lane, because Riven is so hard to play for so many people. No, unfortunately I knew that was gonna happen. Riven is mechanically very hard to play. A lot of people can't play the champ. It's way too difficult for most people. Well, it's stacking up very nicely, so if she tries anything, I will beat her now. I'm taking the damage. It's actually going to take the damage from my W so I can do more damage with it, but didn't actually work out. I'll drag it to the top side. There you go. There's the potion too, so I got a little bit back. I don't mind getting ganked by enemy jungle anymore. I think I can 1 versus 2 anyway. Nice. Okay, all I need right now is a really good stun into Q or auto Q into my ultimate. The cannon is about to go down. I'm going to stand in front. Okay, doesn't seem like she's going to go for it. Look at this. This is perfect.
Still the favorite.
I win. There you go. No matter how much damage I take right there, I got my W. So the more damage I take, the more damage I do. Okay. Now let's go back here. Now we're gonna get my item. Stridebreaker. The next item that I go after the Stridebreaker is going to be hullbreaker for the meta build. And let's go into... I'm just gonna go red trinket. Something I want to mention real quick, by the way. I've recently gotten a lot of questions from a lot of people. About, I think like a week ago or something like that, or 2 weeks ago. I kind of lost track. Riot nerfed lethal tempo. I think everyone knows at this point. It's been a while. People ask me whether it's still worth going lethal tempo instead of conquer. I always say it's still worth. You can still do it. But it entirely depends on the build and matchup that you're running. So this matchup is actually pretty viable for lethal tempo, but the build that I'm running for, so the Stridebreaker, hullbreaker, I would advise going conquer. You can go for lethal tempo here, but if you want to make lethal tempo to work the best way it can, I always advise the blade build for lethal tempo, in my opinion. Blade into Trinity is actually a really nice build for the lethal tempo. So it kind of depends on the matchup you're running into, but also just the build that you're running. This is not really a build where I would advise it. That's all you have to know. That's why I'm going conquer this game. Lethal tempo is definitely still worth playing for, trust me. Ah, there's wards. Okay. I think I'm going to draw myself into a 1 versus 2, so I'm just going to force top lane. I don't mind running into a 1 versus 2 if that's the case. Nice. Bring it on. Gank my lane. I'm ready for the 1 versus 3, okay? Alright, bring it on. Gank my lane. Come to me. It is time. I'm gonna wreck them all. Riffin has to walk past here if he wants to get the farm. Sure. Gank it. Try it. Kidding? No way. So my W was slowly decaying. And Jinx actually walks off with like, what, like 30 HP or something? I don't know. Are you kidding me? Whatever, I guess. I should have gotten her. I was thinking, you know, what if I just flash bind and get the final auto attack? Whatever. It's okay. It doesn't really matter. Let's go into longsword. Alright, time to run back top lane. So I need to have like 800, specifically 800 for my hullbreaker. If I can get hullbreaker right now, the entire game will change. I can split push incredibly hard once I have that item. We also have my ignite ready for the next fight. She's still up there. You gotta be serious, right? The dragon spawns in 45, so if I push this out, we'll have a free dragon. She's still up here, which is good for me. I'll show you why. I'm gonna walk around this one.
Gotta get back home. Ma's waiting.
I'm not entirely sure if there's actually wards down here. Yeah. I'll push this out with the intention of going for the dragon. Okay, this is actually very good for me.
Qualified judge of character. They say it after I beat 'em.
Guess we're about to get a free kill. Oh, he's just not going for me anymore. Ah, I wasted my ignite. I had to reduce the healing from him. Whatever, I guess. Definitely a terrible ignite, by the way. Gotta admit. I think dragon is lost either way. Do have Jinx top lane, which is a good thing. I'd rather have the farm lose the dragon than... Ooh. Nice.
Dragon if you can back it up.
Are you kidding me? You're joking, right? Should we get away? Oh. I'm a bit unlucky with this Jinx. I don't know. She lived before with like 10 HP or like 50 HP or whatever. Yeah, she gets out too. This is a very annoying game, can I admit? This game is honestly very annoying. Okay, let's actually grab my item and have fun. Very lucky Jinx. There we go. The next item that is, according to the meta build, is a steraks gage, and I can perfectly understand why, so allow me to explain. Hullbreaker is needed to gain the movement speed slash ability to split push and use your autos. And then the third item is steraks gage, and the reason why we built this is because it provides the core stats, the shield, but most importantly provides tenacity. Actually, specifically 20% tenacity. You gotta be kidding, he's gonna force my tower away. Right. I'm lucky to have that thing still standing over here. Nice champion. Well, at least that guy's dead. And I'll just let my teammates do everything else. I'm gonna push this out. Okay, 1.7k. You're joking, right? He's gonna chase me down? No way. Smart guy, man. He knew I was standing around the corner. Okay. Smart guy. He's using his brain. We got more with the Oracle action. I want to go top lane, actually. Continue to split push it. I need like less than 700 for my next item, which is the steraks gage. They definitely expect me to be top lane. She'll get away again. Kidding. I got some trouble like killing this Jinx, I'm not gonna lie with you. I just didn't have my striker. Outplayed, buddy. Nice. There's still a Riven on the way, so we're probably still going to die. I had to cast it early. Nice. I had to cast my W early, otherwise I wouldn't make it. I'm gonna go back here. Going for the Baron buff is a very bad idea. Okay, good. So, the next item that comes afterwards, which is a very big recommendation, is actually a Sundered Sky. Sundered Sky is a really OP item on pretty much any champion in the game right now, and that also includes Sett. Pretty much any champion, literally any champion you can think of runs this item. I've seen Darius players even run Sundered Sky, and it's quite funny to see a Darius building it, honestly. It actually works surprisingly well. It's a pretty big joke in my opinion. Okay, I need to prepare my team for the dragon, because the dragon spawns in 30. So we're going to be moving in 10 seconds from now. We actually have my mid laner dying in the worst possible moment in the game. Alright, it is what it is, I guess. This is not good. This is the last dragon and we're about to lose it. That's very worrying because it's actually going to mess with the entire game. It needs to get stolen. It has to get stolen. Nice. Amazing. That's very good. That's exactly what we needed. If he walks my direction, I'll save him. Amazing. Let's push this out the entire way. I love how we have like 4,000 HP with just like 3 items, but that's basically what this build does to you. You have a ton of HP. He's gonna zone us out. For real. I can force that tower anyways. I don't think this guy has enough damage. Yeah. I have to cast it early. The reason why I cast my W slightly earlier than usual is because the ability was about to come out. And it would actually burst me very hard. Udyr can still move. We better run from this one, because I'm pretty sure Udyr will show up. Oh, they go for a surrender? You kidding? My entire team is losing and they surrender. They surrender because I'm fed. Okay. Seriously? Wow, I've never seen it surrender like that. Okay. Either way, this is Sett top lane. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.